What it do, y'all? It's your brother man from the motherland coming to you guys live and direct better than any other can. I am your brother, your host, June's the original Jew by blood, not by conversion. Hey yo, check this out. Um, Before I start, give all praise and glory to the Most High for His mercies, the reason why we still here, for all the things. Secondly, I want to talk about the things that's going on right now. The big discussion, the crazy or pertaining to colored people is what you see going on in Ukraine. Somebody said that even in war, racism still exists. And somebody then asks, will racism ever come to an end? And that's the reason why I came up with this video. And this is a disclaimer. This is not no hatred, no hate speech, none of that. I'm a man of love. I'm a man of truth. Christ said, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Free is the only thing that's meant to be, especially when you're a colored man in this wicked land. You understand? Anyway, racism can never be eradicated, can never be taken away, because the whole infrastructure was based on racism. You understand? The whole infrastructure was based on a particular group of race or race of people standing on top of a particular race of people. Okay? That won't change. Ever. And if they do that, which means get rid of so-called racism, then the threat of losing power becomes a concern. And I'm not talking about your average Joe Smo, your hillbillies out of Oklahoma, deep down in Alabama. I'm not talking about those individuals. These people are just pawns to the infrastructure. You understand? We're talking about the whole global system. It's only based on that. You understand? When you look at the UN, when you look at people that sit in high positions, majority of them don't look like us, talk like us, act like us, because they're not designed to represent us. They're designed to keep their status quo here and everybody else at the bottom. Okay? So racism can't go away. A lot of people saying injustice, we need this, we need that. Listen, no matter what you do, nothing is going to change. Okay? They'll give you an inch and take a mile. That's just how the game go. You gotta understand, and I try to tell colored people this. This place called America isn't our home. We were sent here on ships. This is prison for us for disobedience. Whether you believe it or not, we all can agree that we came here in some way, shape, or form on a boat in shackles against our will. Period. So when you hear people saying, yo, we the indigenous people of the world, of this and that, yes, we was. How did we fall? How did we lose it? And how come we still losing? You understand? It's bigger than what people think it is, but that's a topic in itself. I just want to let individuals know that racism will never, ever go away. And I'm fine with that because this is not my kingdom. I'm just a man passing through. This is not our time as colored people to shine and rise and run the show. It's not our time. It will get there, but not right now. Right now is the Caucasians that's in full effect. And everything that, like the scripture says, their foolish imaginations is going to be their downfall. And you see it's taking place right now. So your job is to just stay humble, stay righteous, stay loving, stay caring, and do what you got to do as a colored man on this wicked land. You understand? That's the only thing you can do. You cannot fight something you're not prepared to battle with. You just can't. But you just can't fall for the psychology as well. You understand? And the next thing I want to talk about is the attack on colored people, especially the men. So the other day, I think it was yesterday or the day before, I seen a rapper, 45-year-old rapper by the name of Jim Jones, posted, take a video of him in a purple outfit. Some people's calling it a blouse. I didn't get a chance to see the full giddy up, so I'm not gonna say too much. But all I'm saying is that looked kind of suspect, fam. And again, this is what they're promoting. This is supposed to be a so-called big blood. 5 tray, 9 tray, 8K, well, I don't know. You're supposed to be a big man them. But homie's over here getting his nails there, getting makeup on his face, talking about it got me feeling like Prince. Prince was a fish, bro. That's not somebody to glorify themselves by. I don't care what their accolades is when it comes to music. Everybody got gifts. Anybody can entertain. But not too many could stand on being real. And you were supposed to be that man, supposed to be standing on real, but yet you giving us a glimpse of femininity. You're showing me that you're feminine, bro. That's an attack. And they're promoting it all through social media. That's all I'm seeing. And then the dude that played Judas in the Fred Hampton movie, this man is in a full-fledged fisherman net suit, got the high heel boots. Again, these are attacks on colored people. It's a full-fledged attack. I want people to be aware and understand when I say this, because people be thinking I'm reaching over, oh, you just a conspiracy theorist. No, it's proven. We see it every day. There's an agenda to feminize colored men, to make us feel weak, to make us perceive ourselves to be weak, to move as weaklings and not as what God created us to be. And that's warriors, that's alphas, that's kings, that's leaders, that's owners. They want you in a state of dependency. When you are feminine, you are dependent. When you lack masculinity, you do not know how to operate when it's time to operate. But the question is, why? Why do they do this? It's because of the fear of the alpha male. They want the alpha males out the house. They want women taking the roles of being the power of the house, the rulers, the leaders. That's what they want. And it's leaving a bad taste for these children. Our children is being raised in confusion. They don't know what's going on. Parents now are being subjective and submissive. This is why they put women in power, because by default, a woman is going to be submissive to the system if there's no kingdom. If there's no king around, she's going to be submissive to the system. And they know that. And this is the narrative that's being pushed upon colored people. You won't find this against Jewish people. You won't find this against Arabs. You won't find this. But you continuously find these things around us. You continuously hear these things around us. And the $1 million question is, why? Why? Because they don't like to see strong brothers. They don't like to see somebody like myself who can stand and look somebody in their eyes and have no fidget in them, no afraid, nothing. They don't like that. Because an alpha male is hard to control. It's easy to control a feminine. Because when you feminine, you become dependent. You're going to be dependent. No, in any way, shape, or form, you're going to be dependent. You're not going to be able to make rational, conscious decisions when it's time to. Because that alpha, that salvage, that warrior spirit has been taken out. So you over here like this. Dude's over here bend legs crossed. Like I never understood how can grown men sit at a table and have their legs crossed. I never could understand that. I tried. I'm like, let me see. I can't even do that. My sacks is too big. So when I see individuals comfortable sitting like that, having their leg like this, that's a level of concern. But again, this is the attack. But nobody ain't saying nothing. And they do this intentionally because they know that us as colored people, we don't have no leadership. The people that represent us are entertainers who entertain us in a negative way. We no longer have Malcolm. We no longer have Martin. We no longer have Huey. We don't have these individuals no more. I'm left with LeBron James. I'm left with Jim Jones. I'm left with the other guy, Judas. I don't even know his name. He's so foolish. Are you dumb? And this is not a level of disrespect to nobody. This is me speaking to my people because I need my people to understand that they are after us. There is a war on colored men. They do not want to see alpha, alphamism. That's what I'm going to call it, alphamism. They don't want to see that. They want to see feminism. They don't want to see men being men, especially colored men, because you are a threat. You are a lion. You are a lion. You walk around, you have something that they could never have. And that's that warrior spirit with you and God. This is a fact. Okay? So I hope people just take heed to what I'm saying. Support the movement, man. Repent or Die podcast. It's on every podcast platform. Get down with the get down. You understand? I do this and I represent and I stand for my people. I'm in the front line. My life and everything that I stand for is on the line for the sake of my people. Because at the end of the day, God put us on this earth to be the light for those that's moving in darkness. I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.